It has been a very long time, but it is so lovely to be back, and welcome back to my channel, Nadine's 360 Living. It's Christmas season, and I have just popped on just to share my love of Christmas. I would just like to remind all of us, myself included, that Jesus is the reason for the Christmas season. And what I've come on for is to do some last minute Christmas tree unboxing. Now, there's some of us who are staying with the traditional green Christmas trees. Some people love live Christmas trees, freshly cut, beautiful smelling of pine, and some of us, like myself, like artificial trees. And it's just a preference, really. I don't think there's any wrong or right. I think whatever suits you best, whatever you choose, it's what's perfect for yourself and your family. But what I've come on to show you is some trees that I have picked up. Now, these are all trees available. I've seen them on Amazon, and that's where I purchased mine. And I have also seen them on eBay. Now, you know, with Amazon, depending on the week, as it goes nearer to Christmas, the prices do fluctuate. So what I've got one silver, and I have gotten 2 red and 2 gold. So the prices ranged between $26.99 and $29.99 for each tree. Now I'm going to unbox them. I'm going to give a little review because I love Christmas. I love Christmas trees. You can go back and check out some of my Christmas tree decorate with me videos from previous years, and I bought the trees that I have now to add to my collection. Now, these trees, they're not very dense trees. When I checked on Amazon and looked at the reviews weren't the best, but I think you can make absolutely any tree look fantastic with just a little bit of love and TLC. And what I purchased them for was for the color. I wanted to find trees that had the right color, the color that I was looking for, at a price that was affordable. Now, there are some silver trees on Amazon that cost more. They cost quite a bit more, and they're denser, but I was trying to keep it as cost effective as I could, as I do have a lot of trees and I do buy quite a bit of new trees each year. So as you can see, we've got this part so far. There's still another one in the box. I'll pop this, we've got this one as well. Let me try and pop it here and hopefully it doesn't fall over. Okay, so it's quite nice. We have got, the base is white, and I've got another silver tree that I got some years ago, and I'm here in the UK. So one of the stores that we have here is called Home Base, and that's where I got my other silver tree. It would be on some of my older videos. I use it as my seasonal tree now. It stays up all year long, and I decorate it for the different seasons. So this tree, it comes with this white base here, and it has these 3 pins. This is kind of standard now in trees like this, so that it can secure the base of the tree so it doesn't shake about. Now, I think this is the bottom of the tree, and I think that is just because yeah, it has this long stem here. I think this would be the bottom piece, and it feels quite sturdy. I don't expect it to be very full, but I think if you give a thin tree a good fluff and you're strategic with how and where you place the branches, you can get it to look really good. I'm just going to try to see if I can get these in. So you see, if you've never used an artificial tree before, it's very easy. You don't do what I just did. You keep it firmly in. You spread it out evenly so it's in an X, and then you screw these in to the three sides, and it just secures the tree in place for you. It's a bit difficult sometimes to get it lined up properly, but you just keep persevering. That's what we do at Christmas, we persevere. And drop me a comment in the comment section below. What's your favorite tree? What's your favorite place? If you're here in the UK, what's your favorite place to purchase your tree? What's the best deal that you've had on a Christmas tree? You know, let's talk Christmas. I'm going to pop it on this chair just so you can see, and I'll pop the other two sections in, and then I'll put it down low. So this is the middle section, and it's a nice height. It's not too bad. Here we've lost one branch. Well, not a branch, one pick. But it's trying to fall off. It's pretty easily rectified. I'm just going to take it. My head's gone missing, hasn't it? I'm just going to take it and I'm just going to wrap it round just as close to the middle as I can get it, and easy peasy, it's reattached. It's not firmly done, but it won't fall off. It won't fall off again. Yeah. Well, let me detach it and do it firmly. So if you're wanting a really high-end one, this is not a high-end tree, but if you're just looking for something to fit within your color scheme, it can definitely do the trick. I'm going to put it lower down, and I'm going to adjust my camera after I've popped the top in, and then hopefully I might edit this part out so that you can see me properly. So it has a really tinsely look to it, but it doesn't to me it doesn't look gaudy. You know, you say something looks gaudy, but this is not the shiny, very super shiny, tinsely look. I must say, I would call myself a tree. I will consider myself a tree connoisseur, and I think for the price and for the height as well, I think it's not too bad a deal. This bit of twine is coming off, so at a later point I'll pop a little bit of adhesive on to get that sorted. Okay, that's as far as it seems to go. So I'm going to fluff it out really quickly, and I'll just speed up this little bit so you're not having to sit while I take ages fluffing out the tree. But I don't hate it. I think it's really nice. You just have to spend that extra bit of time fluffing out the branches and making sure that they are evenly spread out, so that you can achieve the best possible effect. And I know some people would do like kind of high-low thing, one high, one low, which would work really well to cover up the gaps in these ones here. You can see it's not half bad, really. Well, to me at least. I guess it depends on your preference and what you're looking for. I am going to adjust this camera so that you can see me when I stand, and you'll almost see the top of the tree. So it stands here. It's gone up above my hand. You won't be able to stick a proper star that's weighty on the top of it. Sorry. But you can definitely, the branches are sturdy enough to put your decor, your baubles on. You know, some branches for some trees, as soon as you pop the baubles on, it weighs them down. These feel sturdy enough to me to take the weight of most decor and baubles, unless of course you've got the really heavy glass baubles. But then a good tip would be to hang those in closer to the center, so it takes the weight there. But all in all, I would say it is not a bad buy. If you are trying to get a particular color to fit into your color scheme, if you just need something that is slim so that it can fit into a small space, I would say that this is absolutely brilliant. And I do think it was about $26 or $27.99 that I paid for it on Amazon. So I'm going to move this aside and I'm going to unbox the two gold ones that I've got, and then the two red trees. I'm not sure if the two gold trees are the same height as this tree. I'm going to let you see. That's the base, and it goes right up to there, so it does have a little bit of height. So if you're looking for height, it certainly is tall enough. Yep, so there it is. Brilliant. So let's move right along. I'll move this to the side here, and then are going to, I've moved it too high now. Do bear with me. I've not filmed any YouTube videos for a while, so it will take some, getting back into the swing of things. So the next one that I'm going to pop out is the gold, and I'm hoping that the gold, I can't remember what height the gold tree was, if it was the same height as the silver, but we're going to cut right in. I've got 2 gold, so I'm going to take both of them out at the same time. After we finish the gold, then we'll move on to the red trees. I know some people stick with just the traditional green tree. I know some people that don't even like the white tree or the frosted trees, and I used to feel that way, some time back, but not anymore. It's about me finding something that matches the color scheme that I'm going for. So this is the gold. It's very gold. It is tinselly, and it does look to me to be more white tinselly than the silver. And I'm now looking, and for my gold one, it is definitely a shorter tree, because what I'm seeing with the gold tree is that there's only 2 parts to it. So it doesn't have 3 parts to assemble. It's just 2 parts, so it's definitely a shorter one that I've purchased. So the silver is probably about 6.5 feet or something, and I would think maybe that this one is maybe 2 feet, but despite the fact that it's a shorter tree, not as tall, it still does have the 3, come with the 3 little keys to keep the base sturdy and in place. So let's really quickly pop this in, and then we will move to the next gold tree. So obviously this will go here, and I'll just hold it in my hand like the last time. I'll pop it on my lap and try to keep it straight so it's not wonky. While I pop the first key in, I'm just putting it in just enough to hold the key, and then when I've got all 3 in, then I will tighten. As I said, it can be a bit tricky to get them threaded in sometimes, but what I'll do is I'll go into this next one and then go back to there. Okay, so that's partially in now. It's down where it should be. Make sure when you're putting the little keys in that you've got it down as far as it should go, as far as it can go into that base, and you just tighten until it's sturdy, because if you tighten too much, which I have done before, it damages the base of the tree. So see, it's definitely shorter, because look here. So I'm just gonna open it really quickly. I'm not gonna go into all the fluffing, and like I did with the silver, I will just fluff the top part and show you. But the branches, as I'm pushing them down, they're feeling quite sturdy as well for this tree. I did get one for my mom, because my mom's favorite color is blue, and I did get her a blue one last year. And oh, when it arrived, I expected it to be the tinselly texture, because that's how it looked, that's how it appeared on the listing on Amazon when I checked on it. But when it came, it was the most beautiful matte blue shade, really pretty. Okay, so now this one is a bit different. It has that little square bit that slots in. So when we put it up, as you can see, this is the slim bit at the top, and as you can see, it's definitely shorter than the silver one. So I'm thinking this might be the 150 centimeter or 5-foot option, whichever it is. Yeah. Okay, and I've just done that high-low so it covers that join where I put them together a bit. And I'm just going to open out this top part of it, and then I will take out the next gold tree, because I've got 2 gold trees. We've got another little branch that's come off. I'm going to do the same thing, where I'm just going to wrap it around another one of them, and I'm just going to twist that around it. And then even though it's not going to be the same, it will stay on, it won't come off. You can still angle it, there it is, and it will just kind of hang on to that little branch that I've put it on. But based on the reviews that I saw on Amazon that people had sent, it said all of the branches come off and it's the worst tree. But it's not the most high-end, but it's not the worst tree. And with these 2 gold trees, I don't plan to put any decor on them at all, because I quite like the idea of twinning trees now. So what I've got is I've got some gold, it's almost like birch twig kind of trees, but it's got leaves and stuff, glittery gold, and I've had them for like 6 years. I got them at Home Base here in England as well. They haven't had them, I think they had them the year after I purchased, but they haven't had them. They had them at that time in silver, in gold and in black. I got 2 gold trees and a black, and I am telling you, I so regret not getting 2 silver as well, because 6 years on, they're perfect. They still look really lovely, the lights still work, fantastic. So these 2 gold trees I purchased just to twin with those trees. So these trees are only for lights. I have no intention or desire to put decor on them. Although, you know, that's my plan for this Christmas. Who knows what I'll do next Christmas. You know, in our culture as Christians, we always say, if God spares my life. So God spare my life to see next Christmas. Who knows if I will decide to put decor, but for this year I only plan to light them. So here is the gold tree. I've just fluffed the top, I've not fluffed the bottom. What I will do is I'll fully fluff all of the trees that I'm unboxing, and I will show at the end of the video how they all look fully fluffed. So I'm going to speed right along. I'm going to pop out the other gold one. I'm not going to bother fluffing it. I'm just going to assemble it, and then I'll do the red. And I'm quite excited to see I'll just pop this out the way. I'm quite excited to see if the red ends up being a matte red, similar to the one that I purchased, the blue one that I mentioned that I purchased for my mom. I'm really keen to see if this red ends up being a matte red tree. So let's hurry quickly. I do hope you're enjoying the little chit chat that we're having. You know, drop me some comments in the comment section and let me know what have you got planned for Christmas. Have you come across any new traditions? That's what I'm always looking for. New traditions that I can implement with my family to just make the Christmas season really rich, really lovely for my family. So let me know if you've come across any new Christmas traditions, anything that you're going to be trying out. I've been watching lots of new Christmas movies, and I can assure you that I've come across some new traditions. Not any that I can remember right this second, but I definitely have seen. Although I don't remember, I'm absolutely certain that my daughter will remember some of the new traditions that we've come across in some of the Christmas movies that we've been watching. We've got Christmas 24 here in England. We've got a few Christmas channels, and Christmas 24 shows some Hallmark movies. So I do like Christmas movie season. Now, I don't know what it is in the US or in Canada or anywhere else, but some of our Christmas movie channels here in the UK, they start showing Christmas movies. I think it was in September. Yeah, midway through September we started having Christmas movies. So lovelies, I have been watching Christmas movies for months at this point, and what I do is my favorite movies, I keep them stored on my Sky TV box so that I can watch them if I feel like I'm in the mood to see a Christmas movie in January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, any time of year. I can just pop one on. Okay. So this one is the exact same as the other gold one. And in the same way, I find that it is quite sturdy. Now that I've lost a branch on each one, on the silver and one on the gold, so that's what I'm expecting from this one as well. But as I said, it's a really easy fix, and what I do is when I put my trees away at the end of every Christmas, when Christmas season is over and I pack my trees away, I'm always really careful about how I put them away. I try to put them away really well so that my Christmas decor can last me for a very long time. That's the aim for me, that it can last and last, and I can use it for the next 5, 6, 7 or more years. So I'll pop this to the side. I'm not going to fluff it out now, as I said, just in the effort of not making the video too long and uneventful. We're going to pop right along to the red tree, and I am excited. I'm hoping that it might be more matte red, but we shall certainly see. I never looked at its instructions as to how we should assemble the tree. And yay! It's matte red. Oh my goodness. Looky here. It is matte red, but it's wedged in properly. Really properly wedged in. So this might be a taller one because it doesn't seem to want to come out of the box this way. So I'm going to turn it upside down. I'm going to cut the bottom out and try to pull it out this way rather than forcing it out this way that I've taken it already, which might be the easier bet. Okay, let's see how this goes. And how do you store your Christmas trees? Do you store them back in the boxes? For me, there's some trees that I put back in the boxes. I do. But a lot of my trees, what I've gotten is here in the UK. There's some. I don't know if it's nylon. I don't know what the bags are made of. But you can purchase them and they're massive. And what I do, like these two gold trees, I'll put them. I flatten back down everything, put it back in the same condition that it was when I first got it, get everything back laid down as flat as I possibly can, and I put it away in one of those bags. So here, so this is a taller one as well. It might be the same height as the silver because it's got 3 pieces, not 2 like my gold trees have. So as I said, I can't remember the different sizes of trees that I purchased. I'm just resting them on my heater, but this definitely has 3 pieces, so it's a taller tree than the gold, and it's more likely closer to the height of my red tree here. Oh, let me pop this up so that you can actually see the difference in size. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, and the ones that have got this has got a bigger base than the silver and the gold trees. Even though the silver is taller, they've got the same size base. But the base for this red tree is much wider. So it's a larger base than the one for the silver and gold trees. This I think goes into here. Yes. And I'm going to do just what I did for the other ones. Try to get the screw partially in. Okay, it's resisting there. So I'll try to put it into this one. I'll just change and do this one first. If this is easier to do, which I don't know right now. It's not popping in. Sometimes you just got to change the little screw thing that you're using. You just got to play around with it until you get something that fits flush. Okay. That's going in. I'm going to turn and see if this first one will go in. And then we'll be on the roll. finagling to get it in. And sometimes if you push this in a bit, if you can get that one turning, then you can get the others turning. But I'm telling you, this is tight. And it is, it's not going in here like you would expect. No. Okay, I'm going to take this one out of here. I'm going to take this one out of here. Okay. I'm going to try to put this one here. Sometimes just moving it like that helps a little bit. Well, sometimes it does. It's not seeming like it wants to here. Let me see. I think it's just probably a construction issue with it. If my hubby was awake, I could get him to muscle it in for me. Unfortunately, that's not the case here, but I will keep trying. Let me stick this back in so it doesn't go in too far, and then okay, and then let's see what we can do here now. So the only problem here with this one is that they're all very stiff and not wanting to go in, which would mean that the base, okay, is being held in place a little bit more here. Okay, to me it's not coming out. I think that's the best we're going to get right now. And give me 1 second. And I am back, and it's low down. I'm going to just open up the first few branches, and then I'll put the 2 upper layers on so that you'll be able to see it. I'm not going to pop away and move the camera. I'm just going to do this right quick. Okay, and it's a bit different. I think this other one had about 2 sets of branches before you put this other thing in. Okay, this is definitely for here. Okay, and it is slid in now. And then, okay, I'm just pressing out the branches. It does feel sturdy, but it has a wee bit of stuff loose. The little threads that I think keep everything in place, there's a bit of loose ones on it. So I'll just try to wrap it round and see how it goes. Okay. And if it's not obstructing anything, we'll just leave it be. This base is a bit, like teeter-tottery, but that's something that I'm sure my hubby can fix for me when he's available. Yeah. So, okay. Yeah. And then I'm just going to try to see if I can angle it lovely. They're very firm, these these branches, and I think a lot of these ones, I was watching a little documentary type thing, and I think a lot of these ones are made like handmade these trees. In this top, and I'm just like the silver, it's about the same height, I think, if not a little taller than the silver tree. So I at this part I always do that same high-low thing that I said, so that some of the branches cover the join that we have to do with the tree. And I'm just gonna fluff out the top, and then we can see. Okay, I've just had just one more. As I said, I'm always now expecting one branch casualty on each of them, so I'm just twisting it around like I did with the others. Then you can kind of angle it, it'll hold on to that branch just there, and it should be okay. But as I've said, it's only been one, but I've not fluffed the entire tree marquee, I've only fluffed the bottom. So when I am doing the complete fluffing of the trees before I post, I'll let you know if any other branches do fall off. But for now, I think it's going quite well. I think for the lovely colour and the effect that it will give, having the colours that can match with your colour scheme, if you're looking for a little pencil tree just to fit in, you know, because I like multiple trees. Like in my home I've got in excess of 50 trees, and I like the idea now. You know, years ago pencil trees weren't a thing, so you could only get trees with really wide bases, therefore you were very limited in the amount of trees that you could fit into your living space. But now that pencil trees are so very popular, you can fit so much more trees into your living space. So this tree is just about the same size as my silver tree. So that's the red tree here, and what I'm going to do is I am going to take out the other red tree quickly, and then we'll end this video after I've popped up the other red tree, and I'll let you see how lovely they look, all fluffed, everything in the place that I want it, so everything looks as full as it possibly can. But as you can see, it's a good height tree. And I'm loving the red matte color. It's matte. It's not glittery or tinsely. Okay, first things first again, it's getting the little base set up. And I will certainly have a bit more unboxing videos for you, because I did buy a number of new trees, mostly from Amazon. I think one was from Argos, but the one that I got from Argos is not available at Argos anymore, but I have noticed them on sale at there's another drop, I've noticed them on sale at eBay, and they're also on sale on Amazon. So there are a few more Christmas tree unboxing videos to come, and please do feel free to share in the comment section if you are living in the UK and you have found any really good deals on Christmas trees. Please do share, and even if you're not living in the UK, share as well, because I do love watching Christmas tree videos. I just like seeing trees. And let's open this one up really quickly. This is the next piece here, and then this one here. Let me open this out as quickly as I can. And I know some of us are completely finished our Christmas decorations, because my decoration time is usually the last week in October, first week in November, last week in October. Everything's taken out. Then I give myself 10 days to get everywhere decorated, every room. So I know for some of us, we've got our decorations out, but I know that there are those whose family tradition it is to wait. I know some people in America wait until after Thanksgiving. I know everyone has their own particular preference or a particular time, and whenever you put up your tree, it's fine, whatever works for you. So I'm going to quickly open out these branches. As always, for this one here, we do high-low. Yeah, yes. Okay. And I'm loving these trees. So blessings to anyone who, says they're really poor, but I must say I like them, and they shall form part of my Christmas tree family for years to come. We are nearly there, nearly finished plucking out the top of this tree. And we've not lost any branches from this one so far. Praise God. I'm going to have to stand. red trees. We've got the 2 gold trees. We've got the silver tree. I must say that all in all, I am absolutely pleased with these purchases, and they will most definitely suit what I've purchased them for. They are not very dense trees, but they're beautiful. The color is good, the quality is good, and if taken care of, can last you for a good long time. So thank you so much for hanging out with me. Thank you so much for spending this time unboxing my Christmas trees, and I do pray that you are enjoying the Christmas season, that you are taking time to be in the moment, to enjoy all of the small blessings, all of the magnificently large blessings, whatever it is. I pray that you are just taking time just to be grateful, just to count your blessings. And I know it's been a tough year for some, but I am so grateful that I can trust in God to keep and protect and guide myself, my family, and Jesus loves all of you. So if you're feeling down, if you're feeling stressed, if you're feeling lost, why not talk to Jesus? Why not give him a chance? And I just hope that you are having the most fantastic day. You are amazing. You are special. And I would encourage you to keep choosing joy. Thank you so much for being with me here on my channel. I do hope that you will consider subscribing to Nadine's 360 Living. Alright, thank you so much. God bless you. Have a fantastic rest of your day. Bye bye.